Hey everybody, I'm Mirrorline Props, and I do a lot of 3D modeling of Power Rangers, Sentai, and other tokusatsu style props. So here is my 1-for-1 V-Lancer model that I just released. And it connects to the existing Japanese DX and American main release of the Gogo 5 Laser or Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue Blaster. So one of the things I really like about working with the existing merch is learning from the design and engineering that went into the props. So this is the handle that connects to the blaster and baton attachment. It also connects to the Rescue Bird and V-Lancer toys. So there's quite a lot of engineering that's packed into this thing. So real quick, we have a LED light here that shines upward, and it has to come out the end of the blaster, so there's a slot here with a 45-degree angle mirror that will reflect the light out of the end. So you have the light that shines from the end of the blaster without having any lights, internals, electronics in here. So that's a clever little piece of engineering. You have here 3 different pins that are clicky, and these are what determines what sound gets played when you pull the trigger. So there are tabs here and here on this attachment, and you can see that the spacing on them is a little bit different. That's because this one triggers pins 1 and 3, and this one triggers pins, I believe, 1 and 2. So it plays different sounds depending on which of the pins are pressed, and that is 2 to the 3rd or 8 different combinations of sounds. So you have some sounds from the blaster baton, some from the Rescue Bird, and some from the V-Lancer. You also have a little tab here. This one's a bit broken, but there is a circular tab that corresponds to this little round part here. So when you insert and twist, the circular part goes into the divot here and acts as a stopper. So it adds a little bit of friction so that when it is inserted and locked, it doesn't go anywhere. And there is a corresponding pin or a corresponding nub over here on the other end. So when you're doing it in baton mode, you have that same stability. So I took lessons from this when I was doing my V-Lancer model. So I replicated the end of the blaster attachment. So I added in the corresponding pins for the V-Lancer, the nub to lock it into place, and also these tabs here, which corresponds to the slots. So that way it has one orientation that it will insert into, and then you twist, and it locks in place. And this goes into the end of the V-Lancer so that you can connect and have the handle here at the end. I also took the pin and divot model. So here in the slider, which is where the blade goes at the end of the V-Lancer, I took the same kind of divot and made a similar style pin so that when you slide the blade back and forth, you can lock it in place. And normally this would go on with these sliders, which will contain it to this slider rail, and then it will lock into the divot with the pin. So, a lot to learn from just one prop. So, thanks everybody, and I'll be doing quite a few more of these. I ordered a lot of the props that integrate with other and are of 1-to-1 or similar size. So, thanks everybody.